Well, good morning. You'll recognise the water taxi that goes between Puerto del Carmen and Calero. This time we're at the Puerto del Carmen end of the trip. We haven't been down to show you the old town of Puerto del Carmen for ages and ages, so as I had a meeting the other side of town, I thought I'd park up here and have a look at what's been going on in the old town of Puerto del Carmen. We'll walk around the corner towards Playa Chica in a minute. Just watch the water taxi go out. It's a great way to get between the two ports. You can water taxi it both ways, or you can walk one way and water taxi the other. A skilled skipper there, spinning it on the spot using the stern thrusters. Buy tickets for that trip and all the excursions at the little windows there, or you can buy them online at our website. Really lament the loss of that little tapas bar there. On a day like today, I'd be popping in there for a cold drink and a tapa, and to listen to all the taxi drivers moaning about how busy they are at the moment. Absolutely stunning day here today. It's Tuesday, by the way. Beautiful blue sky, about 32 degrees currently. So these bars here, El Ancla, Harbour Verdadero bar, and the Cerveceria Buenas. San Miguel have been here for forever. ¿Qué tal bien? Not me, but maybe somebody watching. Bye, ciao. Very nice invitation to go in for a beer there. Massive kids' playground on the right. You'll probably hear a lot of noise from that in a few moments. It's a bit early for the restaurants here. It's around midday. So a few people having drinks, but not many actually eating lunch yet. They probably finished their breakfast within the last hour or so. Some divers just coming up from there. I've dived from that little section there. You literally just walk down the steps and you're into the water. Need to pick a fairly calm day for it though, because it can be quite difficult getting out when it's rougher. There's just bar after restaurant after bar along here. Mixed tapas for two, 22 euros there. Those of you who are regulars to Puerto del Carmen probably know all of these restaurants well. Just look how gorgeous the water looks down there. Very enticing. I'm zooming in, I don't know whether you can see that, but two rings of bubbles there. That means there's divers under the water, and those are the positions of the two tuna wrecks that divers love visiting here, and so they're obviously on those wrecks at the moment. People often ask me for recommendations of typical Canarian tapas type places, and Lomo Alto is one. Just to position yourself, to our right now is Playa Chica and the car park for it. So it's just kind of on the hill going up out of town, and they have a proper bar for tapas there where you can select what you want. They also have a grill, so they'll do steaks and things like that. But it's not really a tourist aimed place, but if you want proper Canarian food, that's quite a good shout. In this section we've got all the toys that people are renting from the little booth on Playa Chica. So we've got the jet skis there. In fact, looks like some people are just being ferried out to them. Another set of bubbles there, some more divers in this section. It's really good diving from here. You can literally jump off the harbour wall and swim a little way, and you've got the blue hole, the cathedral, a really nice, quite deep reef at 30 to 35 metres, and the two tuna wrecks I talked about before. There's a bunch of divers on the surface there. They've either just surfaced after a dive, or they're preparing to go down, perhaps doing some training. Those two that were ferried out to the jet skis are now heading out for their blast around the loop there. See who's got enough guts to hold the throttle wide open all the way when they start to hit each other's waves. Behind me, this is where all the diving schools park their cars, and people get changed for a dive. Manta diving, we know well.
Nice.
Aquatis from Costa de Gizeh. So at the end of the pier there, where you can see the all the life jackets hanging up, that's where you can book tickets for the banana rides and jet skis and parasending and all that kind of stuff. You get issued with your life jacket there, get put into that rib, and then either taken to your jet ski or the speedboat that's going to tow you along. Walked out onto the end now because you get a fabulous view of Playa Chica from here. So it's a small beach, but it's beautifully protected by these volcanic rocks on either side. So, I mean, it's not rough today. It doesn't get rough over here very often, but even when it's rough, it's a very safe beach. Fantastic for snorkeling. If you snorkel up and down where the rocks are, you will see absolutely loads and loads of fish. And it's quite a nice, pleasant swim to go in here and then out past the rocks around the corner and climb ashore on the steps on the harbour wall here. All the divers tend to come into this bar for a meal after their exertions. I've had many a bocadillo and a bowl of chips at Restaurante Bar Playa. And here we are on the beach side. Just behind me there are some decent toilets. And right on the beach in the corner there is safari diving. The dive school that ever since we've been on the island, actually, it's under different owners, but it's been here ever since we've been here. And I think it's, in fact, I'm sure it's the only dive school on the island that is literally on the beach. Lifeguard boat going past at speed. We'll finish up with a suite of Playa Chica. So I hope you've enjoyed that short tour from the old town to Playa Chica. And I'm going to carry on to my next meeting now. Have a great weekend wherever you are, and bye for now.